Rumors are that allegedly there is some big drama between Cynthia and her former husband, Peter. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly there is some big drama going on between Cynthia and her former husband, Peter. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey isn't too pleased with ex-husband Peter Thomas using her name for clout. Sources say that Peter's recent interview with Carlosking allegedly sent Cynthia into a rage. People close to the situation say that Cynthia was extremely annoyed by Peter's revelation during his interview. Sources also say that Cynthia's current husband, Mikehill, was allegedly upset by the interview as well and wishes Peter would keep his wife's name out of his antics. Industry insiders say that Cynthia's team may also be very upset with Peter's comments to Carlosking because of the hard work they have been putting into sustaining Cynthia's brand since leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, the question is, what did Peter say that allegedly angered Cynthia and her team? Well, when asked about Cynthia's time on the show, Peter said that he had to produce Cynthia all the time while filming. Now, industry insiders say that on the surface this comment may appear innocent. However, when a person makes a claim about a reality TV star being unproducible, then it signals that that celebrity doesn't know how to create good reality TV. This aspect, said the insider, almost always have producers second guessing bringing a celebrity to a reality TV show who they feel is unproducible. Another source said, Cynthia already carries the title of being boring and just a pretty face. And Peter, who is seeming to co-sign this, isn't helping the case at all. Sources also say that Cynthia's team has been working very hard, prepping Cynthia for a big return to Real Housewives of Atlanta. The network loves Cynthia, says the source, and will bring her back in a heartbeat. So right now, comments from Peter suggesting Cynthia isn't good reality TV doesn't help Cynthia's case at all. Another insider said that Cynthia also could have been annoyed by how Peter seemed to compare Cynthia to Kenya as a better housewife for reality TV. While the comparison may hold some truth, said the source, Kenya and Cynthia were a team, and having Peter pit them against one another isn't cool at all. Now, kinfolk, I will say this. Given Peter's track record, right, of drama and stirring the pot, when I saw this interview, I immediately thought, this is not going to go over well with Cynthia. And I can only imagine how annoyed that she could have been if you believe the rumors of her being upset about this interview. And the reason why I say that is because my sources have been saying this since last spring when Cynthia announced that she would not be returning back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. And it's this. Cynthia and her team, from what my sources are saying, took a very calculated break from Real Housewives of Atlanta. As you know, the rumors were that the network and producers wanted to bring Cynthia back, but in the capacity of a friend of the show. Sources say Cynthia's team saw it as a downgrade, which in hindsight it was. So, to protect her brand as a peach holder, Her team, from what my sources are saying, allegedly made the calculated move to have Cynthia step away from the franchise just to sustain her hierarchy on the cast. Now, enters in Peter. Peter doing this interview and making this comment that he had to help produce Cynthia all the time. Now, when you watch the interview, it does come off very innocent and things of that nature. However, it is the wordplay that can signal these type of messages to producers and to networks. Now, we all know the most important thing to creating a successful housewife is that housewife being able to produce drama, or if they're not able to produce drama, at least be producible. And so it then begs the belief that was Peter trying to send a message to production that without him, Cynthia is boring? Now, that may be a reach for some, but if you know this reality TV show game, then you know, again, these words do signal different types of expressions and different types of signals to producers and networks. So now you have to look at it from this standpoint. If you are to believe these rumors that Cynthia's team was very upset with Peter as well about seemingly suggesting that Cynthia is not coachable or producible, then you have to realize that they can be upset because here they are making a calculated move allegedly by having Cynthia step away from the franchise to keep her hierarchy between the cast at a high level. And now as they're crafting Cynthia's image, rebranding her, getting her prepped up allegedly to make a big return back to the housewives. Maybe they're practicing with Cynthia with her reads. Maybe they're practicing with Cynthia about how to produce drama. And then you putting all this work allegedly behind the scenes, and then here comes Peter. He's saying that, she's unproducible. She does not know how to produce good reality TV. And then you couple that with the fact that he seemingly had the way of words pitting Cynthia against Kenya by saying Kenya is very smart at reality TV, then they could also signal that producers could look at what Kenya is doing compared to what Cynthia is doing and may say, well, you know what? She doesn't hold as much weight as Kenya does, which may be true in certain aspects, but not true in other aspects. And the other aspects are that while Cynthia may not produce a lot of drama like Kenya, Cynthia did have a place on the show. Most of the time trotting the line of being the person in the middle. And she became very interesting when she tried to play both sides of the situation. And when the cast called her out on it, seeing her trying to backpedal and squirm her way out of that sticky situation, always, in my opinion, made for good reality television. So now you have two scenarios. One, Peter is suggesting that Cynthia isn't really good for reality TV. And then two, Cynthia saying Cynthia isn't as good as Kenya, even though it wasn't directly said that way. But still, that's the image and the signaling words that you are putting in producers' minds. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Peter meant any harm by what he said about Cynthia during an interview? Or do you think there is some truth to it? If so, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.